So it's time for my end of year collab video, and this year's is going to be favorite tech of 2024. So let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So 2024 has been a pretty good year for tech. We have seen a lot of amazing stuff. So we've seen the S24 Ultra, the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the 16 Pro Max. We have seen Snapdragon X Elite laptops. We've seen the Snapdragon 8 Elite smartphone chips, which I personally got to see in Hawaii. And not to mention, we have seen some awesome AI across a lot of different platforms. So yeah, it's been a pretty awesome year for tech. But I reached out to a lot of my favorite creators and said, listen, I'm going to do a collab video. I want you to pick your favorite tech product of 2024. So I'm going to get it kicked off. I'm going to give you my favorite product of 2024. And it's these. It's the Ray-Ban Metas. These are a product which I have not been able to put down ever since I got them. And I really, really love them so much. To me, like these are the Ray-Ban Metas. These are the Wayfarers. So what I love about these is they just look like a normal pair of glasses. Yes, there is small cameras built in here, but unless you're really looking for them, you don't know what they are. They just look like glasses. That is one of the things I love about them. And yes, because I need to wear glasses, I think this is maybe why I like these so much, because it's something that I feel that I can use on a day-to-day basis, and it really doesn't affect my way of life. You know, I put a pair of glasses on every day and away it goes. So yeah, it's crazy to think the specs that are in something so small and compact. I mean, we've got a camera here, 12 megapixel ultra wide camera that shoots resolutions at 3024 by 4032 pixels for photographs and 1080p for videos. Unbelievable. 32 gig of storage. We've got Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.3, but we've got up to 36 hours of battery life with the charging case. It'll charge to 50% in around 20 minutes, which is pretty awesome. IPX4 water resistance, speakers built into the legs, which are really decent, and a 5 microphone array for audio recording, for taking calls and things like that. Like, that is crazy. 5 microphones in these glasses. Crazy. And then that is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon AR1, which is just a beastie little thing. All this in this tiny little package. One of my favorite things as well is even just the carry case. It just looks like a brown leather carry case, and you think, yeah, there's nothing special about that. And then you open it up, and this is where you house the glasses. The glasses click in and they charge. The battery is built into this case, and then there's USB-C port for charging it. But it just looks sleek, and it just looks like a pair of glasses. I just love it. I got my own prescription lenses put into these, and I wear them when I play football. I take them when I'm out and about. I went out to a gig. I literally took my phone and I took these glasses. I didn't even take my phone out of my pocket. I snapped video, I snapped photographs the whole time we were there. The battery life lasted for the entire time we were out, and it was surreal. And even day to day, I could get up, put these on in the morning, walk around, take phone calls on them, and yes, I do get some funny looks when I'm walking through a shop and somebody's going, who the hell is he talking to? Because you're walking around, they don't see earbuds in your ear, and they go, that guy's talking to himself. It's a bit weird. So it's just been a different experience, and I think because these are just so simplified but yet so useful, these are the things that I've been picking up. So I went on a few trips this year, and when I went on my first trip, these were gifted to me by the guys from Snapdragon, and guys, it was the best thing I've ever been given. I'm not gonna lie. I took these in with me to Snapdragon Summit in Hawaii, and it was just amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing experiences. Unbelievable. How tech fits into your everyday daily life and how everybody interacts with it. It's just great. It really is. And this is why my Ray-Ban Metas have been my favorite tech product of 2024. But you didn't come here to listen to me, you came here to listen to all my other creator friends. So, without further ado, here are some of my favourite creators that are on YouTube, which have given me their picks for their favourite tech products of 2024. So, over to you guys, enjoy.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Mike here from TeamVRY. So big shout out to Michael for having me here on this episode. And for this year, my top pick would have to go to the Google Pixel 9. Now, I know it's not the most powerful smartphone out there, but as a longtime Pixel user, the Pixel 9 comes with a ton of improvements, including the overall performance, battery endurance, reduced overheating, and I gotta say, the display quality as well as the overall product design on the Pixel 9 is just simply terrific. I am a big fan of what Google has managed to do with this year's Pixel series phones. And of course, you do get the signature Pixel features, as well as some exclusive software like spam call filters, the impressive voice-to-text capabilities, regular software updates and feature drops, and I'm really a big fan of the camera performance on this device. It makes point-and-shoot photography so easy, and you do get some outstanding results, especially with still photos. My only complaint, however, is that the price is a bit expensive this year, but I do like to think that the pros outweigh the cons with this one. So yeah, my pick goes to the Google Pixel 9 for 2024. Again, thanks a lot for having me over, Michael, and happy holidays to everyone.
Hi, it's Joe Screen on Time. Firstly, thank you to Michael for getting me involved with this. So, my favourite tech of 2024. It's a bit hard to pick just one item because I've tried lots of smartphones. So I'm going to pick a few, I'm afraid. So, firstly, the all-round devices I enjoy. OnePlus 12 has been a fantastic device for me. I really enjoyed that. I had my SIM in there for a long time. The other all-rounder device I enjoy is the S24 Ultra. Absolute beast. It's got a great screen, great speakers, decent cameras, and you've got that S Pen. Absolutely love that. My favourite camera phone of the year is actually what I'm filming on now. It's the Vivo X100 Ultra. Fantastic camera. What I really enjoy on it though is the telephoto. I've got some really good images from it and really enjoy it. Where is my SIM at the moment though? It is in a foldable device. It's in the Honor Magic V3. Really thin, light, decent cameras. Really enjoying my experience with this at the moment. Let's go away from phones for a little while. I can't talk about tech without talking about the Ray-Bans by Meta. I absolutely love these things. During the summer they're my sunglasses, and I listen to podcasts and music on the bus on the way to work. I absolutely love these things, they're fantastic. You can also record video and pictures with it. My most recent purchase, the Liberty 4 Pros by Soundcore. These are fantastic headphones. I love the case, look at that. You've even got a little screen on there so you can see the battery life. Really good ANC. Excellent value for money, really good value for money, and they'll work with all devices, iOS or Android. So yeah, that rounds up my favourite tech of 2024. Hope you enjoyed. Can't wait for 2025. There's going to be lots of exciting stuff coming, and goodbye.
So thank you to Michael for having me on for this Christmas tech spectacular. But in my decision on what I chose, I mean, it could have been, you know, the Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. These cameras are amazing for those short clips. It could have been Ford AI voice note recorder. It could have been the iPad Pro M4. The more I thought about it, we haven't had nothing mind-blowing in the tech space this year. This is what I'm going with. It is the Osmo Action 5 Pro as my choice for tech of 2024. This is my choice, along with the DJI Mic Mini that I'm using with this. I'm using standard mic 2 with the Osmo Pocket 3, but with this I'll be using the Mini, and what a fantastic setup it is for those on the go moments, especially for the car videos. But have a nice Christmas everybody, and thank you again for having me on the channel, Michael.
Hi everyone, I'm Almir, aka Mr. H-Tech, and I just want to say a big thank you to Michael for inviting me to be a part of this video. You know, when Michael asked me what my favourite piece of tech is for 2024, it really wasn't that hard of a decision to make, and if any of you watch my channel out there, you probably already know the product I'm going to mention. Now, my favourite piece of tech for 2024 is the M4 Mac Mini and the M4 Mac Mini Pro. And when the M4 Mac Mini was released, I think it took a lot of people by surprise, just for the fact that Apple's not really a company to give you so much for such a little price. And when you compare the portability, the performance and the price tag all in one package, there's not really a better all-in-one package than the Mac Mini, especially if you're looking for a Mac system. Now there's going to be people that are going to want dedicated gaming, but they're going to go the dedicated gaming PC route. Everyone else I think is going to be perfectly fine and have a lot of fun with the M4 Mac Mini. Whether you're doing general work or content creation, it's going to be more than enough. And just judging by how many videos I've seen on YouTube over the Mac Mini, it wouldn't be surprising to me for it to be the most popular product of 2024. So again, I just want to thank Michael for inviting me to this video. Thank you all for watching. Have nice holidays, have a good New Year's, and I might catch you later on another video. See ya.
Hey Michael, thanks for having me on your channel. I'm here to talk about my favorite tech product of 2024. It's going to be a surprise to absolutely no one that I choose a product from Samsung's range, mainly because, well, that's all I've used this year and every year. You'll probably think I'll vote for the easiest choice, the one that probably is in the most hands around the world and probably is used by the most tech reviewers around the world, the Galaxy S24 Ultra. But that's not my choice. It would be a really easy decision to make because it is a great phone and probably Samsung's best phone that they make this year. But I'm not interested in their best, I'm interested in my favorite. And my favorite is the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. I absolutely love this thing from the moment I unboxed it to using it now. It might not be their most complete foldable. It's missing S Pen support. It's got no under display camera. But as far as a piece of hardware goes, I've never been more captivated by a Samsung release than I have with this Fold Special Edition. I love how thin it is when it's closed. I love how thin it is when it's open. I love the fact that Samsung have made a more natural cover screen here. Even though I still like the skinnier one on the Fold 6, and I understand that's their concept, I think making it thinner through here, but then extending it through here, has still made it comfortable to use one-handed. Even if I unfold it a lot less than I probably would do with the Fold 6. Upgraded cameras make it great, and just the overall hardware feeling has left me excited for what Samsung have got in the future. But it's not their most perfect phone. It's not even the most complete phone. It's what I would call a flawed genius of a phone. And I think that's okay. Whenever you talk about a flawed genius, you still appreciate their genius, even with their shortcomings. Someone like Diego Maradona springs to mind there. Absolute genius on the football field, inherently flawed off it. Yet we can all appreciate what he brought to the world of football. Fold Special Edition, for me, whilst it doesn't have as many flaws as what Diego did, it still has those shortcomings, but still makes up for it with its genius. And that's why it's my device of 2024. Hope you guys have all had a great year, and I'll see you all in 2025. Peace.
Michael reached out to me a couple of weeks ago saying that he was putting together this end of year video about the best tech of 24, and he wanted to know what I thought the best bit of tech that I've used has been. Now, being an Apple channel, it's been a great year for us Apple users. And outside of the Vision Pro, yes, it was actually only earlier this year that the Vision Pro came out. It seems a long time ago now, doesn't it? I don't own one. I haven't got £3,500 to spring on one, but I did go for a demo in London, and it's an amazing device. If you haven't been for a demo yet, treat yourself. There's pros and cons, but it is a great device and possibly the future of computing. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is probably the best iPhone I've ever owned and used. The brand new iPad mini, such an amazing little tablet that you can carry with you anywhere. I've now switched from working on an M1 Max MacBook Pro to an M4 Mac Mini Pro. If you haven't tried one yet, go and have a go on one. Honestly, everything you've heard about it's true. But on top of all of that, the one device that I think I'm going to say is my favorite bit of tech for this year is this, the 13-inch M4 iPad Pro. I'd never owned an iPad Pro before. I never owned an iPad before that one. And I didn't know what I was getting into. I'd heard all these bad stories about iPad OS and that I wouldn't get on with it. But you know what? I love using it. It does such amazing work at anything I ask it, even content creating. I have done a whole video completely edited on the 13-inch M4 iPad Pro. So my bit of tech for this year with that gorgeous tandem OLED display, rich deep colors, all-day battery life, a fantastic keyboard, the pencil, everything about it. I love using this 13-inch M4 iPad Pro. So Michael, that is my bit of tech for 24.
Hello, Michael's Tech Talk. This is Pete's Tech Talk. So, my favourite product of the year, this is the whole weird holding the microphone thing. My favourite product for this whole year is actually not a phone, not a tablet, not a watch. It's going to be this Samsung 57-inch G9 ultra-wide, super epic ultra-wide monitor. It's one of the few products this year that's come out that has been completely different to any products anyone else has actually launched. Most of the mobile phones are broadly the same, most of the watches broadly the same. this thing, 57 inches. It is mini LED, which is a bit of a downer. It could be OLED, which will be hopefully what I'm going to see next year. I'm like really hoping to see an OLED version of this at CES in January. Could have USB-C, doesn't have USB-C, but 7680 by 2160 resolution. That is like an epic resolution. Now on the Mac it only does 120 Hz, but honestly, who really needs 240 Hz on a Mac for productivity stuff? You don't. But works amazingly on my gaming PC underneath here. Again, I only get 120 Hz on that one because I'm running a 4090 card on there at the moment. But as far as best tech products of the year, by far for me, it goes to the Samsung G9 Ultra Wide. Back to you, Michael's Tech Talk.
Yo, what is good, people? Ben from Lover of Tech on Mike's Tech Talks channel, and I'm gonna pretty much be telling you what my favorite tech of 2024 is. Now, for all the content and the coverage that I have, you would actually think it's gonna be a smartphone, but no, it's actually a dedicated mirrorless camera. My favorite tech for 2024 definitely goes to the Panasonic Lumix S9. Now, why the Panasonic Lumix S9, you ask? Well, Lumix are pretty much known for the Micro Four Thirds system, but for how small this camera is, this is actually full frame. Yes, you get a full frame 24 megapixel sensor that's in here, and it can actually shoot up to 6K open gate video up to 30 FPS. That's not the actual highlight of this. It's all about the MP4-like codec that shoots open gate 4K video that allows you to sync straight to the Lumix Lab application, high quality video straight on your phone, and it takes pretty much a very similar storage that your smartphone does, and this allows me to post high quality photos and especially videos. This has transformed how I look at social media when it comes to behind the scenes, especially when it comes to Instagram stories, and it's made it so much more fun. This is my everyday camera, and it's just been my favorite tech of 2024. That goes to the Panasonic Lumix S9. So again, thank you, Mike, for having me on. This is my favorite tech for 2024.
So, some awesome products there, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of those guys' picks? There's some pretty awesome stuff on there, I must admit. And of course, if you want to find any of those guys, there's links in the description down below where you can find their channels. But listen, if you're even remotely watching my channel, there's no way you're not watching these guys. So, you know yourself. It's all good. So I just want to take this opportunity to say 2024 has been a pretty awesome year. I have been and experienced some amazing things, and it's all because of this channel. It's all because of you guys, and I can't thank everybody enough for checking in the videos, smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button, sharing it with your friends. It means the absolute world, and I couldn't do it without your guys' support. So the fact that everybody's out there and the channel has grown way bigger than I thought it ever would. I'm really excited to see where the channel's going to go, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all your support this year. It has been amazing. You guys are the true rock stars of Michael's Tech Talk. I just work here. So this will be my penultimate video for 2024. I will also be dropping my blooper reel, which I drop every year on New Year's Eve. It's just a collection of all my mess ups and goofs, and yeah, and this year there's been quite a few. So if anything, it'll give you a laugh. So stay tuned for that coming. But this is going to wrap me up now for 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button for me, and don't forget, if you haven't already, click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. And to everyone that celebrates, have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2025.